My sister's warmth was a lie, but a faint trace in my daughter's lunchbox ignited a desperate battle to protect her from a betrayal buried in plain sight. I'm Major Sarah Bennett, 36, a logistics coordinator at Fort Stewart, Georgia. That Wednesday, I was herding my 8-year-old daughter, Ava, through her morning routine while scanning transport schedules. My sister, Natalie, hovered in my kitchen, offering to pack Ava's lunch to ease my burden. She'd been around too much lately, acting like the perfect aunt, but her presence grated. For years my senior, she still treated me like the little sister she controlled in Savannah. The army honed my instincts for danger, but family clouds your judgment. Natalie handed me Ava's lunchbox and a smaller one for me, her smile too polished, her eyes avoiding mine. I ignored the twinge in my gut, grabbed my kit, and headed to base. At Fort Stewart, swamped with requisitions, I mistakenly opened Ava's lunchbox. Expecting her usual ham sandwich, I spotted faint white flecks around the rim of her mac and cheese salt on pasta. It didn't sit right. I showed it to Sergeant Dana Holt, a former field medic with a sharp eye for trouble. Her expression tightened. "Sarah, who made this?" I brushed it off. "Natalie. Bad seasoning." Dana's voice was steel. "Get Ava to a hospital. Now." My heart lurched. "What is it?" She fixed me with a look. "Looks like arsenic. I've seen it overseas. Go." Her urgency slammed into me. I grabbed the lunchbox, called Ava's school to keep her in the office, and raced to Memorial Health University Medical Center, the container bagged like evidence. At the hospital, toxicology snatched the lunchbox. I paced, haunted by Ava's recent vomiting and exhaustion I dismissed as growing pains. Dr. Rachel Kim approached, chart in hand. "Major Bennett, the food tested positive for arsenic. If Ava's been eating this, she's at risk of chronic poisoning." My stomach dropped. "Poisoned? By who?" Her gaze was steady. "We need to test her immediately." Ava, in her star-patterned sweater, looked fragile on the hospital bed. "Mom, am I sick?" she asked. I forced a steady voice. "Just a quick check, sweetheart." But my mind roared. "Natalie." I called Detective Liam Reese, a former MP I trusted. "Someone's poisoning my daughter," I said, voice trembling. He arrived, eyes sweeping the room. "Lay it out." I detailed Natalie's lunches, the flecks, Ava's symptoms. Reese's jaw clenched. "Arsenic's intentional. We need proof." My will surfaced. "Ava inherits everything, but if I'm gone, Natalie, her guardian, controls it until Ava's 18. The motive shone like a beacon. Reese wired my kitchen, a 1960s bungalow with Ava's hand-decorated lanterns, with hidden cameras. "If she tries again, we'll catch her," he said. Natalie arrived the next night, all smiles, simmering stew. My phone's live feed showed her slipping a vial from her purse, dusting powder into Ava's bowl. My pulse surged, but I swapped the stew with milk when Natalie turned. Reese's lab confirmed arsenic. "She's ramping up," he warned. I raised the stakes, mentioning I was funneling my estate into a soldier's welfare fund. Natalie's spoon stilled, her eyes flashing bitterness. We sprang the trap days later. At dinner, Ava, briefed and bold, clutched her chest after a bite, slumping theatrically. "Mom, I can't breathe," she whispered, winking at me. I called fake paramedics, Reese's undercover team, who whisked her to a staged hospital room. Natalie followed, tears staged. As Ava lay still, monitors faking a flatline, Natalie whispered, "It's finished." The mic caught it. I faced her, voice breaking. "Why, Natalie?" Her mask crumbled. "You had the career, the kid, the praise. I got nothing. I wanted your life." Reese signaled. Officers cuffed her. "Natalie Bennett, you're under arrest for attempted murder." The trial was relentless. Footage, lab results, and her whispered confession demolished her defense. She screamed, "Sarah ruined me," as the jury delivered guilty verdicts, 28 years, no parole. Ava held my hand, whispering, "She's gone, Mom." Outside, reporters swarmed, but I guarded Ava. At home, We ate burgers on the patio, the kitchen no longer a danger zone. Ava smiled. We're safe now, right? I nodded. Always, kiddo. The scars remained, but our family, smaller, stronger, rose from the ashes, rooted in truth no poison could break.